Good morning. Welcome to our keto home. Tomorrow we're going on a picnic. Let me show you what we're going to bring. Now, picnics have to have chips. These are made with almond flour. High-Low Life, they really know what they're doing. These are fabulous. Crisp, not dry. The closest thing you're going to find to real corn chips. They're absolutely delicious. They come in a variety of flavors too. There's 12 bags in this box. That really helps with portion control. I recommend cutting them open because they're sealed so well. They're hard to get open, but that means they're fresh. Now, these are two easy dip options: salsa and mini holy guacamoles. Again, individual portion control helps. Now, most salsas will be keto friendly, but you need to check that there's no sugar, no corn, no fruit, like, sometimes they'll have something like mango, and no beans. This has 2 net carbs for 2 tablespoons. That's perfect. This is a generic store brand. Now, classic or spicy are good mini guacamole choices. I'm not going to open them to show you because I don't want them to spill tomorrow driving to the picnic. Our fruit choice is going to be blueberries. These are huge, and normally I wouldn't buy the huge ones, but those are the only ones they had. Now, you do need to know your tolerance for berries because they can be higher in sugar. Some people can eat them on keto, but always combine them with a fat. Never just eat them straight. They'll impact your blood sugar too quickly. Now, it's November, and this get-together is going to be to celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I'm going to be bringing keto pumpkin cheesecakes. It's the same concept as keto pumpkin pie. I made these yesterday. Here, let me show you. These pumpkin cheesecakes are individual. They're a light orange color because the pumpkin's been mixed with cream cheese, so the color's lighter. I'm also going to be making fresh, heavy whipped cream tomorrow morning. And I'm going to use liquid stevia and a little bit of xanthan gum. I'm not going to whip it today because I want it to be nice and firm for tomorrow. Then everybody can just put them on top of their cheesecakes as they want. The cheesecakes that are left over and come back home, I'm going to freeze. I love freezing individual portion sizes. It really helps us eat right. Now, the high tomorrow is only in the 60s and the low is in the 30s. We're meeting at 11, but it's going to be windy and cold. So, I'm going to bring some hot chocolate. We're going to go ahead and make it now, keep it in the refrigerator overnight, and warm it up tomorrow morning. Come on, let's make it together. Now I'm going to bring it in these 2 vintage thermoses. I love vintage things. I'm using my well-loved Vitamix, but you can use any blender. Then we're going to start with 1 quart of unsweetened almond milk. Now, this is organic, but you don't have to use organic. I think Blue Diamond is a brand. Any unsweetened almond milk is going to work fine. We're going to use the full quart. Shake it up well because a lot of it will settle on the bottom. Next, we're going to use any heavy whipping cream. I'm going to use 2 cups. Because the almond milk is so thin, I want a rich, full, hot chocolate. You can always use less if you want. I'm going to whip the rest of this in the morning for the pumpkin cheesecakes. We're going to start with 2 teaspoons of liquid stevia. Then we're going to taste it to see if we need to add more. Now I'm choosing liquid stevia because many granulated sugar alcohols like erythritol or swerve, they won't dissolve in liquids. But the liquid stevia is going to work the best. And because our family and our grandkids, they don't eat keto, their bodies aren't used to sugar alcohols. And the sugar alcohols could cause a lot of stomach upset. But that won't happen with stevia. I use this in our cheesecakes too. That's the reason I don't feed sugar alcohols to non-keto family members. We're going to use 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. I stirred this up first because the cocoa is going to sit on top, and when I turn the mixer on, it'll puff up and stick to the lid, and I don't want that. Start it on low. And know that it will foam on top. That's one reason I prefer to leave it in the refrigerator overnight. It's going to help that foam to settle, and then I'll mix it tomorrow again. Now for the crackers, we're going to keep it simple. Just cheese and meat. Any fresh cheese will work. Just avoid processed cheeses like American. Now, I've only been able to find 1 sugar-free uncured ham, and I had to order it direct from the company, North Carolina Smokehouse. If you know of other sugar-free uncured hams, please let me know. We're going to use this Applegate uncured pepperoni. This is our family sign for pepperoni. I can't find any sugar-free pepperoni that's uncured. So if you know of any uncured, it's got to be uncured pepperoni that's sugar-free, let me know. That blue container was too small, so I got a bigger one. Now, why am I bringing it in glass? Because tomorrow's going to be so windy. I don't want the paper plate blowing off. Tomorrow I'll put in the toothpicks. Now, what crackers are we going to bring? These and this one. There's 2 brands of keto crackers that we like. Fat Snacks, and they have 3 varieties. Everything, cheddar, and sea salt. I like that these come in a box. They hold up well better. The other brand is High Key crackers. They come in a bag. Both break easy because being made from almond flour, they're just more fragile. I think the High Key taste a little bit better, but the Fat Snacks stay in their little squares better. I'm not going to open these boxes because I want them to be really fresh tomorrow, but I pulled out 2 bags from Dale's lunch. Everything is, like an everything bagel taste. Same idea. Now the crackers are small. They're very crispy like a real cracker. They're not soft or super hard, kind of like if you've ever had a flax cracker. Those tend to be very hard. These aren't like that. They hold up well. I used to make crackers for Dale, and they broke and fell apart very easily, but not these. They have that onion, garlic, poppy seed type taste. Serving size is, let me look, 17. I tend to give Dale about 14 at a time. There's 3 net carbs per serving. We really enjoy these. Then the cheddar. This is what they look like. It's like Cheez-Its. Same concept. Same serving size, 17 crackers. But for this one, there's only 2 net carbs a serving. Now, it's always best to buy them directly from the store because you're going to have less breakage. And if you happen to get a box with or a bag with a lot of broken crackers, it's easier to return them. Right now, my local co-op store can order them for me, but in the past, I had to order them from Amazon. I didn't have a choice, and I did get about 1/3 of the box broken. But I have a use for those broken crackers. I'm going to show it to you next. Now, for Dale's lunches, I make what I call lunch kits. Before keto, Dale would travel an hour to work and an hour home from work on the train. And he would tend to bring Lunchables. But not anymore. Now he works full-time from home, but he still likes to have a fast, easy lunch because sometimes he just doesn't have the time to come down and eat. He works upstairs. He doesn't like cold sandwiches, and he doesn't like warmed up leftovers. He's a really picky eater, and that's okay. I make ham and cheese crackers in little baggies with one chocolate. Our favorite chocolate, Choco Zero. If you haven't tried Choco Zero, seriously, it'll change your life. But enough of that. Stack those in the freezer. So ham and cheese crackers. Keep each ingredient separate so he can build his own. We do peanut butter crackers where the peanut butter's in a little baggie and he just squeezes it onto the crackers himself. And a third lunch kit that we keep this one in the refrigerator are cream cheese crackers. We also do peanut butter lunch kits, but that doesn't involve crackers. So I save all the broken crackers when I make these lunch kits and I put them in the freezer for later. So now I'm going to make a cream cheese log. You know, like a cheese ball. It's going to be simple. We're just going to dump these cracker bits all together. All the flavors we have. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it needs a little bit more time. Yeah, that's perfect. See? You can make any shape you want. I think this will be good for slicing and putting on those little crackers. Dale loves this stuff. But I can't make him for his lunch kits because the crackers and the cream cheese together, it wouldn't last. Like the ham and cheese cracker kits, I have 8 weeks worth. Or the cream cheese crackers, 8 weeks worth. This wouldn't last that long. Now Dale's going to like all these extra crumbs to dip the cream cheese in again, so I'm going to add these on top. Now tomorrow morning, I'm going to wash the blueberries, I'm going to whip the whipped cream, and I'm going to warm up the hot chocolate. And we'll be ready. I'll try to remember to take pictures and make a short and a reel for Instagram, so check our community page for the pictures. And check our shorts, our Instagram, or our Facebook. I don't plan to film the family to respect their privacy, but I'll set up the food and film that. I'll let you know if they liked it or not. Now, the kids do love those chips. Thank you for visiting our keto dining room. See you later. Bye-bye.